Hey guys, it's Joe Grotesque back once again for part 2 of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Knock It Off. And needless to say, there's some pretty interesting items in this one. So, enough of my yammering, let's take a look. Alright, here we go. We got a couple of fellas we can look at outside of their packaging because I never had their packaging to begin with. We have Raph and Mikey. Now, these guys are actually pretty decent quality. I mean, there's not a whole lot of paint deco there, but they're really solid figures. They feel like they can be played with, and maybe not be actual licensed product, but not far from it. As you can see, Mikey doesn't have his belt, so he's got a huge hole in his stomach. I guess that's his belly button. But yeah, the detail and everything is kind of reminds me of the TMNT movie, though they're not quite as tall and bulky. Now up next is a quality bootleg. Now this guy could be straight from Playmates and you'd never know the difference. This is a movie star Leo, which is a little closer to the movie star Leo we got in the History of Leonardo, that giant pack. You may have seen it at Toys R Us several years ago, where it was each version of Leonardo throughout the years, minus the 2007 TMNT one. As you can see by this little comparison, you can see all the similarities, but the obvious differences, like the slight difference in color of the skin, the freckles and dots. Original Leo has his toenails painted, but all in all, yeah, this is a quality figure. He's still got all the same articulation and everything. His head moves and everything. One of the main differences is the materials that were used. This is more like a hard plastic, while this one is almost like a pliable rubbery material. And boy oh boy, we are moving 50 shades away from quality now. So we're gonna take things over to Mexico with this beautiful Donatello bootleg. He looks to be a solid 10 inches tall. Let's take a look at his tag here. Tortugas Guerreras is how I believe you say it. And as you can see, there's all the turtles. Michelangelo with his trademark yellow bandana. Actually, the arcade game had him in more of a yellow bandana, but you can tell right there it's not actually Michelangelo, it's Leonardo, because he has the L on his belt and the swords. Raph is painted with Don's bandana colors, and Don is painted with Leo's colors. Yeah, seems about right. Anyway, I'm keeping this guy in the plastic like many things. But this one has good reason, because if you touch this guy, his paint comes off. As you can see, he's already got a little bit of degradation on his knee pad there. And one interesting thing about this big dude right here, it comes with a parachute, which has some of his paint rubbed off on it already. And you can see his weapons there. You know, his trademark size that Donatello has. Just friggin' goofy. I love this kind of stuff though. And here they are, everyone's favorite repainted ninja toys, Super Ninja. There's a lot to be said about this. At least it comes with this ultra cool ninja weapon. Very, very futuristic. And as you can see, they've got the 4 not so turtley turtles. They're just repainted ninja figures. But I actually found this out in the wild at a flea market, and it was only $5, so I was like, oh my god, I have to have it. Taking a closer look, yeah, they all have the same belt paint job. For whatever reason, the Michelangelo one is a different color. But that's cool, whatever. The only weapons they come with are swords. Guess that's to further separate them from the Ninja Turtles that they're obviously trying very hard to be. So I would classify these guys as knockoffs rather than bootlegs, but they can kind of fall into both categories, I'd say. And that's it, you guys. That's all my Ninja Turtles bootlegs and knockoffs for now. Thank you guys so much for watching this little series so far. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you dig it. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care.